Of Super Saturday here, the Wheaton College women's soccer team getting ready for their CCIW championship matchup, and it is a rematch with the Illinois Wesleyan Titans, as it was a top 5 matchup the last time we saw these two teams in action. Wheaton is perched at number 4 in the D3Soccer.com poll, Illinois Wesleyan at number 7, so we at least still have a top 10 matchup for this AQ berth into the postseason tournament. Alongside Noah Helm, I'm Rusty Lindsay. We'll be bringing you all the action tonight. Noah, last time down in Bloomington, we had ourselves quite a game through about the first 50 minutes, and then the Thunder really put the attack on over the last second half and really pulled away from the Titans.
Yeah, you know, we saw a similar thing in the men's game down in Bloomington, but the women got that first goal, and then it was all tied up, and the Thunder really just showed resilient, just sheer grit and determination in continuing that one through, getting the last couple goals in that game. Final score was 3-1 in this one. In that one in Bloomington, we were talking to assistant coach Taryn Lee before the game, and she was saying the one thing that these Thunder women cannot do is come out complacent, just with the satisfaction of the fact that they won the previous game in Bloomington. She said, today is a whole new day. We have to go get it again.
Absolutely, and they really didn't have to worry about the complacency down in Bloomington. They got off the bus ready to go, and they scored that first goal within the first 10 minutes. All three of them set pieces goals. Really brought the attack in that game. However, you've got a lot of different playing surfaces. We've got this beautiful field turf here. It's in great condition, ready to go tonight, so speed's going to be a factor. As we're back on turf, you're not going to have the odd bounces that we had on grass in Bloomington. We don't have the windstorm going through that was messing with air passes down in Bloomington, so you're going to have a lot truer game here in this matchup.
Oh, that's absolutely right, Rusty. You highlighted a lot of the contrast between the Bloomington game and the one we're going to see this late afternoon and this evening. One of the biggest ones, though, I think, for the Thunder is going to be the width of the field. Wheaton has the biggest field in the CCIW. We're going to take a quick break here for the national anthem.
Welcome back to Joe Bean Stadium. We've got the opener of a soccer doubleheader on hand for you, as the number 4 ranked Wheaton Thunder and the number 7 ranked Illinois Wesleyan Titans. And this one is for the automatic qualifier to the D3 National Tournament. You have to assume that both teams are safe to get in, but it's always nice to have the AQ. And there's a lot more on the line as you have an opportunity to host all the way through if you can get a win here. Noah, go ahead and take us through the starting lineups real quick.
Sure, looks like starting for the Titans today, Novak going to be in goal, the senior out of Naperville North. She's going to be joined on the field by Janota, Sampson, Ketterling, Dolak, Kanak, Pennington, Hinchman, Fulner, Hoekstra, and Molly O'Brien. On the other side, your Wheaton Thunder starting lineup. Maddie Allen, the freshman, going to be getting the start in between the pipes for the Thunder. Joined on the field by Kopelman, Kishkunis, Orweiler, Berg, Karsten, Shannon, Brait, Campbell, Turner, and Liebedor.
This is a Thunder team that put 3 goals in the net the last time these two teams played. That was the most at that time. Illinois Wesleyan had not been scored upon in conference play. They've yet to been scored up. They gave up a goal against Augustana. Were able to defeat the Vikings in PKs in order to advance to this year's conference tournament game, and this is a rematch of our conference tournament game we had 2 years ago when the Thunder defeated the Titans 1-0. And really, Noah, in the back, you've got a very strong line for Illinois Wesleyan. We do have one difference in the starting lineup, as Illinois Wesleyan is going to Jessica Janota in the backfield, as we did not see her in Bloomington. But the Thunder are still going to have to deal with the fierce defense of Lauren Kanak on the corner.
Yeah, Kanak was terrific the last time that these two teams met. It looks like right now, Kanak lining up outside those back four, though. She will be playing a center defensive mid, or possibly four flat across the back, and then one as basically a stopper slash center defensive in front. So they will not have Kanak's speed on the side. We'll have to see if Janota can replace that at the right back position.
So we are underway here at Joe Bean Stadium with the 2010 Conference Championship game. The Thunder will be in their home white jerseys, the blue shorts with the blue numbers, and the white socks. They will be moving right to left across the turf at Joe Bean. And the Titans will be in all green, moving left to right. Now this is Shannon on the outside as the Thunder repossess, sending Orweiler up the far line. Orweiler running there against Tori Sampson. Can she get to the line in time? She does. She stops the ball, plays negative. Had Kishkunis run into the far post, and it's cleared out by the Titans. The Thunder on the attack in the first 40 seconds.
I mean, you saw Ketterling trying to keep up with her, and she did for a moment. But then just the speed with the ball of Orweiler. Great touch, great movement towards the end line.
Throw-in's going to come back to Orweiler along the end line. Getting a foot there is Sampson. Back to Kopelman. Touches outside Shannon. Shannon, far side of the box. Moving back in through the attacking third. Working through a double team and drops it back to Campbell. Campbell back to Shannon. Too far and out of bounds.
That's one where you just received the ball from that far side. Better to turn away from pressure. You've got Brate supporting you.
All three goals come for the Thunder in that previous game of Bloomington coming by Kishkunis. She was given the CCIW Offensive Player of the Week award, so congratulations to her. As now this is the Titans on the attack with Emily Henchman. Henchman down the far sideline with Campbell catching up. Leaves it for Molly O'Brien. O'Brien trying to play it negative to Kanak. Getting a foot there is Turner, and it's right back to the far side and Henchman. Into the box. Brate wins the header. There is O'Brien trying to volley, and it's going to be cleared out by Liebador. Now this is Shannon. Shannon working against Kanak, and Kanak into the attack a lot more. Now, as you mentioned, Noah, a little bit of a formation shift for the Titans on the ball. Now Alyssa Fulner. Fulner drops near side for Carly Hoekstra. Hoekstra with Kishkunis coming over, working marked up by Liebador, and Kopelman will get a clear to the outside where Kishkunis is set up. She will now work against the mark of Henchman, who has swung over to the near side of the field. Up the near sideline to Berg. Berg turns and instantly finds Janota in her face, however, stays on the ball, drops back to Liebador. Kishkunis trying to send it upfield, and it's off the head of Alyssa Fulner. Ball still loose and then brought down by Fulner at the midfield. Back to Janota, plays left foot ahead, looking for Henchman, but Karsten wins the header. Loose ball comes to Anne-Marie Dolak. Send down the near sideline. And that'll be out of bounds for a Thunder throw-in. Comes from Liebador to Kishkunis, and Kishkunis plays out of bounds for a Titan throw-in. Going to be taken by Fulner down the sideline. Finds Henchman. Back through Dolak to Fulner again with Kopelman running on. Going to swing the play to the far sideline. That'll be Hannah Ketterling. Ketterling looking to play ahead, and Campbell's in the back pocket of Molly O'Brien. And that ball will make its way across the end line. That'll be a goal kick. 3 minutes in, still scoreless.
This Wesleyan team is definitely capable of putting up the goals. They lead the conference in goals per game, just over 3. And if you look at most of the stats, Wheaton and Wesleyan right near the top in almost every category.
When you look at the conference-only statistics, it's all Thunder across that top line. Goal kick comes loose out from Brate to Kishkunis. Kishkunis will drop it to Liebador along the near sideline. Liebador has time, plays back to Brate. Brate looks to swing the field, but the Titans going to push up in defense here as they kind of sat back and let the back line play with as much time as they wanted to in Bloomington. Now Kishkunis. Kishkunis back to Liebador. Liebador right foot ahead, trying to play to Berg. Berg will settle with the right foot, turns towards the middle of the field, and swings it through Turner to Shannon. Shannon continues on towards the middle of the field. Right up the middle now. Trying to play outside for Turner, deflected, and now gets it outside to Turner. Turner running against Ketterling will stop and move back into the middle, into the box from the far side. Ball loose, and now Shannon's going to possess outside at the top of the box, and will drop it back to Campbell. Campbell with time, plays ground to Turner, and back into the attacking third. She'll release backwards to Shannon. Chip back ahead to Campbell, who was offsides. Campbell continued her run and ended up behind the back line. But looks like Illinois Wesleyan's going to set that 4 straight across the back there and just try to force you out of the box. And then in the meantime, on the other end of the field, they're not going to give the backs as much time as they gave them last time.
That's right. They're applying that pressure, and where Wheaton's going to be able to find their transition is if they can beat those forwards on the ground to feet and then up the field.
Here's Orweiler off a turnover from the goal kick. Plays into the box. Berg, through ball. Berg can't quite direct it around the keeper. A great play by Allie Novak.
That was terrific. Berg was trying to dribble around the keeper almost with her first touch, really trying to beat the keeper to the ball, and I believe she did, but her first touch just to the side of the goalie, but the gloves were right there.
Great job by Novak. Senior keeper in between the pipes. Kishkuna's going to try to get Berg in behind the line again. Ketterling's there for a header. Excuse me, that was Sampson, and Berg's going to be able to get right back on the ball. Berg will drop outside to Kishkunas into the attacking third. Going to be marked up by Janota, and Kishkunas will drop to Liebedor. Liebedor sets up for the right foot into the middle of the field, trying to get the head of Turner, and does. Turner trying to get it to Orweiler, but Knack is there to shut it down, and Turner will be forced to drop outside to Shannon. Shannon dummies and plays far side to Campbell. Campbell attacking by Ketterling. And she will not quite get around Ketterling, plays out across the inline for a goal kick.
That's good stuff by Campbell, though. You saw last time she moves upfield and was called offsides. This time, able to time her run well, staying on sides and then getting into the attack. Just good D by Ketterling.
It will be Novak to take the goal kick. Light breeze blowing left to right here at Joe Bean. We can tell via the flags on the far side. Karsten will send the goal kick right back towards the box, and it's going to be headed to the far sideline for Sampson. Nice play by Ketterling to keep it in play, and then a right-footed clearance. Nobody there, but Karsten will settle for the Thunder. Plays it off the body of O'Brien. Left foot volley by Dolak. That's ahead to Henchman with the white shirts getting back in defense. Plays on the ground, through ball to O'Brien. Well played. Trying to get into Hoekstra in the box. Off a deflection, Hoekstra settles. Back outside O'Brien. Whiffs on the first chance. Back into the box. O'Brien with the right foot. Nice job by Maddie Allen to shut down the near post and then watch it sail wide.
That's right, exactly. Shut down the near post. If it's going to go wide, let it go wide and take your goal kick. We are coming up on 7 minutes into the first half. Conference tournament final game, Wheaton and Wesleyan, 0-0.
And Brait will play the goal kick away on the ground to Liebedor. Liebedor looking for options, moves it on the ground past Henchman to Kishkunas near sideline. Anne-Marie Dolak fighting to get back into position as Kishkunas continues to run down the sideline. Tries to play through the legs of Janota. She'll have none of that. And it plays ahead to Henchman. Henchman across the midline. And we'll have to force O'Brien back to the ball. Excuse me, that was Hoekstra. And now this is Dolak against Kopelman. 1-2s with Henchman and Liebedor there first for the Thunder. Switches to the far side of the field, and Shannon in between the circles to Kopelman. Kopelman near side. Kishkunas has room to advance now, working against Janota once again. And she will just drop it back to Liebedor. Right foot ahead, looking to get it to Kopelman. Can't quite get there in time, and this will be Henchman for the Titans. Looking for Anne-Marie Dolak, but the Thunder again quicker to the ball as Campbell plays it near side Kishkunas. Deeks middle of the field to Karsten. Drops back, and now we'll play all the way back to Brait at the sweeper. Brait will move past Hoekstra and then play outside to Campbell. Campbell with time will advance the ball to Shannon. Thunder very patient in their attack here in the early going. Shannon still possessing ball at her feet. Plays on the ground ahead to Berg. Berg into the attacking third. Pirouettes over the ball. Plays back to Turner, and through Shannon, now Kopelman. Shannon continues her run ahead. She's onside as Esmond's played on the ground towards the inline to Shannon. Shannon turns, faces the goal, looking to play negative, does on the ground, and it's cleared out before getting to Orweiler. Karsten setting up the right foot, and just the runner that couldn't get a misdirection, easily grabbed off the ground by Allie Novak.
Looked like she was deciding whether to try to drive that or just play it into the box on the ground, and last second, I'm not sure if that was a shot. She will be credited with one, though.
As the goal kick played away and off the leg of Laura Karsten, so that'll be a Titan throw in near side to be taken by Molly O'Brien. O'Brien brings it in for Henchman. Working near sideline, trying to get it back to Anne-Marie Dolak. Cleared out by Kishkunas. Orweiler can't control it. Out of bounds near side throw in, taken by Janota. Janota trying to get Henchman, and there's Kishkunas with the flying header again. Knack trying to beat Kopelman to the ball, can't do it. That'll be a matchup to watch around the midfield. Knack there trying to neutralize Kopelman. Shannon with the ball, going to swing the play to the near side. And Kishkunis will control and drop to Liebedor. Right foot for Liebedor, and then we'll send the left foot ahead. Looking for Orweiler. Flick on header, barely there, but it's cleared in the chest of Rachel Pennington. Pennington gets it through Kopelman to Kanak, and now ahead to Fulner. Fulner far side. This is Hoekstra. Off the body of Campbell. We'll get it back to Fulner and plays outside to Ketterling. Ketterling trying to play through, and Shannon will leg it out of bounds. Quick throw for Ketterling down the far sideline. Molly O'Brien has the box on Liebedor. Liebedor marking O'Brien all over the field. Plays in the box, looking for Henchman, and Carson just stronger to the ball and will play it to the far side. Shannon will play it ahead, tries to get it to Berg. Berg with a heel flick. Can't quite get around her mark, and Kanak's going to swing play near side with Janota. Janota into the attacking half. Berg quick to catch up, and Berg will play it off her leg and out for a Titan throw-in just into the Thunder bench. Janota quick throw, played out again. Kept in by Turner. And now Liebedor sends it up the sideline to Berg. Berg flying in ahead of Janota. Stays on the ball. Great play by Berg. Berg just too strong for Janota. Now moving in towards the attacking third. Coming back was Hoekstra, trying to get it outside to Orweiler, but nice job by Hoekstra to get back and slow the run. Turner can't get through Dolak. It'll be dropped outside to Fulner. Alyssa Fulner for the Titans plays it ahead. Molly O'Brien outside Hannah Ketterling, and they'll send O'Brien into some space, but too far and out of play.
34.5 left here in the first half. 0-0 Wheaton and Wesleyan. Wesleyan able to possess here a bit. The Thunder really, not really struggling, but sort of struggling to find their forwards, to find their feet. The feet of Berg and Orweiler up front.
And it'll take a little bit of an adjustment period against a different formation than what I'm sure the Thunder were expecting from the Titans. Now this is Ketterling far side for Illinois Wesleyan. Played through the front line of their formation, and Brait will bring it down to her feet in the back. Near side Liebedor. Crown to Kishkunis as they've got Hoekstra running all over the place. Kishkunis middle of the field for Berg. As Janota goes down again, Berg plays off the deflection to Kopelman. Kopelman kept it in. Can't quite get back in, and Janota gets it ahead to Dolak. Dolak to Kanak. Turner coming over, and Kanak works through the contact. Left foot looking for O'Brien. O'Brien will control. Working against Megan Campbell. Good stuff from Campbell as she touches away, and Anne-Marie Dolak takes over again, and Kishkunis will stop her run. Kishkunis looking for the flick-on header from Orweiler, finds her. No call. She gets a push from Tori Sampson, and now this is played far side to Hannah Ketterling for the Titans.
It really would have been a weak call if it was called, so good stuff holding the whistle.
Orweiler in a foot race with Ketterling down the far sideline. Stops the cross and then clears it away. Shannon whiffs on the header. Back to Orweiler, and Orweiler's now going to bring it forward out of the back line with the ball on her feet. Plays through deflection of Ketterling. Around a double team, goes down, no call. It's ball's loose to Shannon on the far sideline. Shannon drops to Campbell. Campbell will have time in the back. Ahead through Shannon and out of play. They'll say it went off the foot of O'Brien on its way out of bounds. Aggressive defense from the Titans. And Shannon's throwing will come into the sweeper, Brait. Brait near side Liebedor as they try to cut off Kishkunis. We saw them try to do this in Bloomington. Play it outside the corners and cut the play off up the sideline. Kishkunis drops back Brait. With Henchman moving up, Brait works past Henchman, touches near side Liebedor, and is played out off the deflection of Liebedor. It'll be a Titan throw-in. Quickly comes to Henchman with Karsten on her back. Plays into the middle of the field, and Ann Turner's there before Kanak. They've got options with Berg and Orweiler running ahead. Beautiful ball from Turner. Orweiler's going to get there in time, keeps it in play with the outside of her foot. Now working towards the end line. Marked up there by Pennington. Plays through contact. Ball loose in the box. Turner trying to get there. Orweiler can't get there, and Janota with a quick clearance. Kishkunis, right foot from the attacking third, and on a one hop, it's into the chest of Novak.
Good creating that opportunity, though, by Orweiler. Great speed down the near side and a beautiful ball from Turner. And what she did was possess the ball until two defenders actually had to converge on her, leaving Orweiler open into space upfield.
Goal kick comes to Liebedor. Plays to Turner, back to Brait. Now Liebedor again. Missed touches and is taken away by... That is Hoekstra. Hoekstra down the near side working against Liebedor. Liebedor's cutting off the cross on the ground, and Brait will let it go through her legs as Maddie Allen calls her off from behind. Allen's going to go quick throw out. Well done. Keeps Kishkunis in stride on a trot down the near sideline with Dolak coming over. Right foot behind Orweiler, knocked into the air by Pennington. Knack against Kopelman. Kopelman gets the clearance off the foot of Janota. That'll be a Thunder throw-in right in front of the Titan bench. 14 minutes in, no score. Kishkunis, right-footed volley off the head of Janota. Berg trying to get there, can't quite do it, and Pennington clears away with the right foot. Kishkunis again on the right, into the middle of the field.
And we're going to come back for an offsides.
Offside.
This probably happened about 10 seconds before the whistle was blown.
As the official apologizing for not seeing that flag on the far sideline.
You get so caught up watching the ball, and a lot of times when one team's moving into the attacking third and there's bodies flying at other bodies, sometimes the linesman takes a back seat for a few seconds.
So now we're played near side as the Thunder back on the possession. Well controlled there by Kopelman. Drops back Liebedor. Trying to get it to Berg. Torrey Sampson's there first. They're going to need a handball against Karsten as that ball bounced up into the arm. Quickly played to Hoekstra near side. Hoekstra looking for O'Brien, top of the box. Double team through Campbell and Brait. Still loose. Karsten trying to get there, and Shannon gets a left-footed clearance to the near side on Kishkunis.
Great awareness by your center back, Brait, coming over to help Campbell on the Wesleyan leading
Good give and go, Kishkunis and Kopelman down the near sideline, trying to get it to Berg, and Pennington plays it away. Finds Henchman, marked up by Karsten, looking there for Fulner, and Turner there first for the Thunder. Back to Brait. Brait will play it ahead to Orweiler at the midline. Orweiler trying to get past Janota, works through the trip and does. Has Berg near side. Great job from Orweiler to Berg. Berg's moving into the box from the near side. Sampson coming back through contact again. Berg setting up right foot, played off of Janota. Ball still on the feet of Berg, plays Kopelman. Kopelman still in the box, drops it just outside Kishkunis, looking far post and too high over the 90.
Good idea there into the box. We are 16 minutes into the first half. 0-0 is our score. You've seen some work down this near sideline. Wheaton tried to pound that far side early, and when that didn't work, been able to possess up this near sideline, either in the form of Berg or Orweiler a couple times. And the great thing is you've got support in your midfielders, Kopelman and Kishkunis specifically.
And it's interesting, sometimes in the opening minutes, we've seen Kishkunis and Shannon as well as Liebedor and Campbell switch sides of the field. They have not done that yet today as Kishkunis plays left foot towards the top of the box. Pennington can't quite get there. Orweiler trying to get there from the outside. Played near side at Janota. Janota keeps it in play. Trying to get through. Orweiler does, but misses Dolak. To Kishkunis. Right foot to the top of the box. Has Shannon. Flick on header. Looking for Berg or Orweiler. Instead finds Rachel Pennington. Shannon still trying to get through. Contact at the top of the box. Now it's Turner. Knocked up. 50-50 ball. Nobody wins. Turner gets a left foot. Trying to get Kishkunis behind Janota. Janota gets a left foot up, now bodies it away, and will clear with the left foot to Dolak. Dolak trying to turn around Kopelman, and Kopelman's just a bit faster. Liebedor to Kishkunis, but it's Lauren Knack there for the Titans. Knack, Dolak, Knack, and now Henchman. Back to Dolak. And this will be played into space, and Amanda Brait's just going to knock it right back forward. Into the head of Dolak, and Kopelman there for the Thunder, with Henchman on her back. Drops it to Liebedor. Left foot ahead. Pennington going against Berg, and Pennington will win that one. Orweiler gets up to win the next one. Marked up by Knack. Trying to get it to Turner. Can't do it. Fulner there first, and now Kishkunis back on the ball for the Thunder. Kishkunis plays Turner. Turner again against Fulner again. We'll slow it down and play a far sideline to Shannon. Shannon with the double team coming from behind in O'Brien. And the Titans will take it away, but Berg able to get back. Just a short touch to Campbell, trying to get it back to Berg. Headed down to Sampson. Shannon will send it in, and headed by Sampson again. Back to Sampson with a left foot looking for Hoekstra. Karsten was there, and that'll be out of bounds off the body of Laura Karsten. Nope, they're going to say that's a Thunder throw-in. That'll be taken by Campbell. Campbell goes long down the sideline to Berg. Berg ball on her feet will drop to Karsten. Karsten trying to send on Campbell, but Sampson with a clearing header instead. Here comes the Titans in the form of Hoekstra, now Henchman, and now Molly O'Brien. O'Brien looking to get it back to Henchman in the middle through a short deflection. Now it's back to her, looking for Anne-Marie Dolak. Flick on header into the box, and nobody else there. So Maddie Allen grabs it for the Thunder.
And you're lucky that ball was played late as opposed to early, because there were two runners that were initially unmarked for Wesleyan.
And Janota can't control the loose ball through the goal kick and plays out of bounds. Kopelman, long throw past Genoda to Orweiler, and Orweiler can't quite keep it in bounds. Had room to run, though, behind the cornerback. Almost 20 minutes in, no score here from Joe Bean. This is Knack playing on the ground, looking for Hoekstra, and Liebedor's there instead. Plays along the midline to carry Shannon. Shannon has it depossessed by Hoekstra. Head to Henchman, has Molly O'Brien to her right. Now we'll play her on the ground, trying to send back to Henchman, but Amanda Brate there, as she should be for the Thunder. Sampson heads it back towards the attacking third. Hoekstra plays ground to Henchman, looking to get it to O'Brien, can't do it, and Kishkunis with the right-footed clearance to the far side of the field. Hannah Ketterling going to push up now for the Titans, as it's been the Titans on the attack here for the past 10-15 minutes, and they're going to call the foul there, as Ketterling got at the feet of Carrie Shannon. Brate quickly plays the free kick, looking to swing it to the near side, and Kishkunis through Genoda, now Kishkunis, and now Molly O'Brien back to possess for the Titans. Finding Henchman in the middle of the field, marked up by Karsten, drops to Anne-Marie Dolak, and will send it into the middle of the field. Now Lauren Knack. Knack against Kopelman, and Kopelman will take it away for the Thunder.
Rusty, one thing that we've seen all season for the Thunder is the attackers or center attacking mids being able to come back into the defensive third and win it back with numbers for Wheaton.
Titans right back on the ball, though. This is working through Campbell. Great punch by Maddie Allen in the goal, and that'll be out for a Titan corner kick, and Gang Green has something to cheer for on the far side of the field.
Yeah, you know, Maddie Allen doing a terrific job. Knew that one had probably too much pace on it and probably a little bit too high to bring in with two hands. She just, as you said, punches it right up over the crossbar. This will be a good opportunity, though, for Wesleyan playing in from the far side.
And it'll be Lauren Knack to take it. And we saw Knack in Bloomington very effective with the corners, much like Kishkunis for the Thunder. Sends a right foot towards the top of the six, headed out by Shannon. Right-footed volley back in by Fulner, and Allen catches on the goal line for the Thunder. So the Thunder hold serve on the first corner attempt of the game.
And after this corner attempt, we will see what you mentioned earlier, Rusty. Kishkunis and Shannon will switch sides on the wings for the midfield.
And we'll see if Liebedor and Campbell follow suit as well, as they seems to play Liebedor and Kishkunis on the same side of the field. And looks like Liebedor's going to stay near side. Drops to Brate. With Henchman running on, we'll play a right foot on the line to Ann Turner. Drops Karsten, and Karsten will volley at far side of the field for Kishkunis. Nice trap. Works past the defender. Still on the run down the sideline. She'll keep it in play, but barely. Now moving on to Sampson. Playing on the ground, looking for Berg. Pennington's there, and Berg's just forced to play it off over the goal line, but a great job by Kishkunis to try to open up Berg.
Unreal, just the way that Kishkunis was able to work past her defender. Offensive player of the week. You look at Kishkunis in conference play alone, Rusty, through 7 games, she's got 10 assists.
And you mentioned she had a pair of hat-trick games with assists. It's actually, she had 7 of those in 2 games when you look at it. And now you're going to get a foul against the Thunder as Campbell was being pushed, had the inside position on the ball, and she will be called for the foul. So Knack with an opportunity for a free kick, 5 yards inside the midline.
This is where you need to stay level-headed if you're wearing that white jersey. Just play smart here on D.
Knack's right foot headed towards the top of the box. Karsten is there for the Thunder, and she will possess to the outside in Kishkunis. Thunder looking to counter maybe. Kishkunis playing ahead for Berg. Tori Sampson out of the back strong for the Titans, and she seems to be the leader of that back line right now. And Kristen Clark will check in for the Thunder.
And Turner.
Yep, she's going to replace Turner in the midfield. So you'll see Clark playing ahead of Karsten, but probably behind Kopelman.
Throw in by Liebedor, going to be knocked into the air by Ketterling. Molly O'Brien brings it down, drops to Ketterling, looking to play ahead again to O'Brien, and the Thunder will have a throw-in from just about the exact same place. Going deep down the sideline, Ketterling there for the header again, and it's out, and this time they'll move up about 10 yards and do it again. And it'll be Kopelman to take this one.
She'll want to put this one towards the top corner of the box.
And she's going to go down towards the inline to Orweiler. Orweiler will head it into the box. Berg trying to get there. That'll be played out to the near sideline. Orweiler going to let it roll out. It'll result for a throw-in just to the side of the flag, and it'll be Kishkunis to take it. Far side, we'll see if she tries to send it on to the near side of the box. And does to Orweiler. Orweiler back to Kishkunis. Sets it up looking for a left-footed cross. Caught it kind of in an in-between hop, and instead it's grounded across the inline. Goal kick, 20:45 to go in the first half. No score.
Wheaton's got to keep that pressure up. Wheaton did a terrific job winning balls in the air in Bloomington. Look for Kopelman or Clark to try to get ahead on this one if it's in the air down the middle.
Novak, and it was
not able to.
Instead it was Fulner. Kopelman will win the number 2, though. Shannon with the right-footed volley. Orweiler flick on header. And a nice job there by Ketterling for the Titans. But however, she plays it out of bounds, looking for O'Brien. Campbell quick throw into Kishkunis. Kish trying to turn past Ketterling, can't do it. Taken back, though, by Kopelman. And Kopelman with contact, forced to play it out. And Ketterling struggling to keep the ball in the field of play. Quick throw in from Kopelman into the box, trying to get on Orweiler. Orweiler works through the forearm and loses possession. Clearance going to be header won by Karsten. Next header won by Clark. Far side Kopelman, they're going to let him play today. And this is taken back by Ketterling. Ketterling ahead, looking for Henchman, and Karsten's there for the Thunder. Next header is won by Sampson. Karsten back on the ball now. Works past the mark of Dolak. Karsten still on the ball, goes down. And it's cleared away by Tori Sampson. Now it's Megan Campbell for the Thunder as the Titan clearance will be dropped back to Brake. Brake is going to send a right foot forward. Waiting for the hop. Orweiler's going to win the header. Now trying to win it again. And now they're going to get a foul for a shoulder on Orweiler. But if you like, as far as the pace of play right now, if you're the Thunder, you've got to like the amount that they're being allowed to push and shove and have some space for some physical play there.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a difference between fouling and then just playing well with your body. And Wheaton's doing a terrific job stepping around those green jerseys in front, winning the ball, using their body, being physical, and then moving upfield.
Berg turns line past Shinoda into the attacking third. Coming over now, Pennington, and she moves on to the corner of the box. Trying to get to the end line and does. Plays negative, looking for Orweiler. And off the misdirection, Novak with a diving collection. And that will thwart this chance for the Thunder.
Yeah, it looked like Orweiler was trying to set up one more touch, but just couldn't quite pivot fast enough. We've got 18.5 left in the first half, still scoreless.
Now Henchman trying to quickly come the other way. Plays for Molly O'Brien through the box and can't too far in front. Allen will grab it on the end line, left of the post. Looks like Illinois Wesleyan is going to try to counter fast off those goal kick opportunities. As there's Clark mistouching, loses it to Hoekstra, ahead to Henchman. Henchman trying to play through the legs of Karsten, can't do it. Now it's Liebedor. Plays ground near side Shannon. Shannon with Anne-Marie Dolak marking, plays to Berg, tries to continue her run, and Berg will mark back to Liebedor. Sliding tackle Hoekstra will take it away. Plays to Dolak, and Berg's back for the misdirection, back for the Thunder. Brait plays in the air towards the midline over the head of Fulner to Orweiler. Orweiler's going to punch it through the back line, and now she's in a foot race, and she's got and she almost beat Shinoda to the ball, and she gave her a 10-yard head start.
Unreal. Jamie Orweiler creating offense by herself, 1-on-4 there, sending a through ball to herself behind their back line.
It will be Kopelman, and she'll try to send this one to the near side of the box. Throwing from the top of the box, extended near side, trying to get a flick on header. Shannon can't do it. Headed out by Pennington. Right-footed clearance by Fulner, and that'll be taken by Brait just across the midline. Trying to move forward. Now Brait's into the attacking third. Carson does a nice job dropping into the sweeper spot as Brait tries to recover. Near side, this is Hoekstra trying to play O'Brien. Nice job by Campbell shutting it down in the back. Liebedor sliding will play it off of Hoekstra. Thunder throwing just past their bench in front of us to the right.
And Brait's back now, but if you lose the ball moving forward across the midline, you've got to turn around and get back right away. Kind of jogging a bit. Campbell was in the right spot to play that one away, though.
Thunder do a great job when Brait moves forward. Karsten drops right back into that spot. Quick throw and comes to Shannon, middle of the field. Kopelman touched out a play. That'll be off of Kopelman. Pair of subs for the Titans. It'll be Tilly Bill and Christina Dolak replacing Hoekstra and Anne-Marie Dolak.
Number 33, Tilly Bill. For number 16, Carly Hoekstra.
Thrown to be taken by Tilly Bill, just checked in. Second leading goal scorer as a freshman for this Titan squad, and they're going to get a foul called against Molly O'Brien. The near lines judge called that foul.
Yeah, the linesmen probably have called just about as many fouls as the center officials so far, which is great. You love an official that's saying, I'm going to allow you to play physical, but if you start going at the person, we saw once Orweiler get called up top, but other than that, just a great, hard-nosed game.
Great job by Kopelman up to win the header. Flick on, and it's taken right back by Knack. Knack ahead looking for Henchman. And Henchman's going to lose it to Karsten. Karsten to Kopelman, right in the middle of the field. Going to play back past Christina Dolak, far side Kishkunis. Kishkunis trying to get past Ketterling. Ketterling's not going to make it easy, and she will shield that ball out of bounds.
Then it looks like Ketterling just kind of lost a handle on it. Trying to pick it up. She'll recollect now.
Quick throw-in will be kneed out by Kopelman down the far side. On 15 minutes to play. Still no score here from Joe Bean Stadium. Thunder and the Illinois Wesleyan Titans meeting for the championship game of the CCIW tournament and the automatic qualifier to the D3 National Tournament. Header goes off the top of the head of Ketterling, out of bounds into the Thunder attacking half of the field, and it'll be Kishkunis to take the throw-in as the white shirts flow back forward for Wheaton. Kishkunis will go down the line to Berg. Berg will fight off the marker, plays middle of the field, can't quite get it to Clark. Cleared into the attacking third for the Titans, but it'll be far side and out of play now. Seeing a lot of ebb and flow here between the middle third, as Brait's just going to play that one right out of bounds.
Yeah, and Wheaton's got to be vocal there. Carrie Shannon wide open all the way on the near side. You've got to check to someone in the middle of the field and then try to get it wide away from pressure.
Kishkunis going to send a right foot near the end line. It's into the box, though, so Novak there for the Titans. She brings in an easy hop. Novak's right foot punt goes away. On a one bounce header going to be one. Not sure Bill or Campbell won that one and ends up loose to Karsten. And Kishkunis plays ahead to Kopelman. Kopelman's got room to run now as Lauren Knack's going to try to shut her down. Makes a move. Christina Dolak will get a push in from behind. And Kopelman still working against Knack, and Knack gets a foot to it, but will knock it out of bounds.
And Wheaton able to move up that way. They're able to against most teams because the three, Kopelman, Orweiler, and Berg, are so good. But against a team like Wesleyan, you got to look to have a switch of play.
Kopelman quick throw into Kishkunis. Kishkunis back to Kopelman, right foot in the box. Looking for Shannon. Man, Berg got bounced around there. But Illinois Wesleyan will get the clearance. Looking for Christina Dolak on the far side. Dolak had some very quality minutes off the bench for the Titans down in Bloomington as Berg's going to take it away. Works through contact, tripped up by Dolak, and a foul called against Dolak. And this is a great spot for a free kick for the Thunder. With Kishkunis' accuracy, that they can put this either far post for the header or short to the top of the six for a flick on.
Yeah, Kishkunis, as we mentioned earlier, Offensive Player of the Week last week. She is right up there for assists. She's at the top for the Thunder. She's got 12 on the season, I believe. This will be a good opportunity for another one.
Amanda Kessel waiting to check in next chance you get. It'll be Kishkunis. They'll commit 6 to the top of the box. Kopelman started to run. Still waiting. Now Kishkunis gets ready to approach. Going to send it on towards the top of the 6. Sampson with the winner. Karsten right-footed flick. Lou Shannon's onside. Headed up just under the crossbar. Novak climbs the ladder and brings it in.
And the center official making sure Shannon was on sides because she was so open. Defender keeping her on just must have been wide of the middle.
Not sure Shannon realized she had that much time. Could have brought that down and blasted instead. Now this is Shannon on the near sideline, possessing with Molly O'Brien working on her right hip. Trying to play around Knack, can't do it. And Christina Dolak on the ball with the right foot ahead. Tilly Bill flick on header, nobody there. And it'll be Amanda Brate. Brate gets the head of Fulner, now Ketterling. And Orweiler wins it from Ketterling, tripped up, pushed to the ground, no call. And Sampson plays away looking for Bill, taking back Campbell, Clark, and now Kishkunis. Sampson wins the next one as Clark plays near side Shannon. Shannon trying to get past Janota, trying to get Berg into some space now, working against Pennington. That'll be played out. That'll be a Titan throw-in. Val Lilly for the Thunder and Amanda Kessel in for the Titans. Kessel will replace Fulner. Lilly will get Kishkunis.
We got about 11 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first half. Still scoreless. Wheaton College and Illinois Wesleyan CCIW tournament final. Both teams playing for that automatic spot into the national tournament.
Throwing down the sideline for Janota. And a foul's going to be called against Shannon. That might have been might have been the least of a few fouls we've had in the last 5 minutes.
Well, it's tough when the whistle is not being blown. You expect to be able to get away with something less than what you've just seen not called, and then you do have a foul called on you. We'll have to see how this progresses.
Played out by Orweiler into the Thunder bench. It'll be a Titan throw-in taken by Janota. Going to go down the sideline to Henchman. Henchman finds Liebedor right on her back. Tries to turn middle of the field. Liebedor still there. Playing middle of the field back to Knack. Knack's going to swing it to Kessel. Kessel trying to play ground back to Henchman, and she just can't lose Liebedor. Gets away with a shove. Going to set up the right foot for Henchman on the skip and right into the chest of Maddie Allen. As we're probably approaching the extremes of how much we're going to get away with as far as fouls. A lot of pushing going on. Great job by Kopelman to win the header. Out of the back, Ketterling wins it. O'Brien's going to send it to the outside, and Tilly Bill. Campbell racing to keep up into the far corner. Bill's going to have to play it backwards. And Campbell gets a deflection on the cross. Clark can't quite clear it. Got O'Brien on her hip, and now it's Val Lilly. Lilly with the right foot to Shannon in the middle of the field. Plays it around to Knack to Orweiler. Back to Shannon. Well played from Orweiler. Shannon brings it across the midline, trying to get Berg into some space. Berg's going to be able to keep this one in. She's behind the back line. Janota racing to keep up. Berg going to play around the right leg of Janota. Drops into the middle for Clark. Clark stops it with the right foot, works past Knack, and Knack off balance, but gets just enough to slow it down. Shannon drops Karsten. Karsten near side Shannon. Flag stays down. Shannon racing towards the end line near side of the box. Keeps it in play. Works around Janota. Shannon down the end line. Plays negative. Berg, right foot, off the crossbar. Left foot volley missed by Lilly. Still loose in the box. Headed or chested by Karsten. Still loose. Top of the box. Kopelman. Now it's Lilly. Lilly with the right foot drops back. Liebedor right foot blasted off the body of Shannon to Kopelman. Flag stays down. Kopelman one on the keeper into the face of Novak and cleared to the far sideline. And Tori Sampson's going to give the Titans room to breathe now.
And the one mistake that Kopelman made there was just holding onto the ball for too long. You allowed Novak to charge off of her line and cut down the angle.
And after a long time having the ball mired in the midfield, both fans finally get a chance to cheer. And now they're getting a foul against Brait just outside the top of the box as she slowed the run of Henchman moving towards the far sideline.
That's absolutely the right call. It's tough if you're Brait coming in there knowing that you're coming in a bit late on the tackle. You've got to slow yourself up and continue moving laterally across the field, chasing down the man instead of running into the one with the ball. This is going to be a terrific opportunity for Illinois Wesleyan after Wheaton just could not convert. One off the crossbar, and then one too many touches into the chest of the keeper.
Knack and Tori Sampson around the ball right now for the Titans. Looks like Knack's just going to set up Sampson one way or the other. Six-man wall for the Thunder, and there are 5 green shirts on the near side. Sets up Sampson to the right, shot into the wall, deflected, headed out, and off the right post by the Titans. That'll be a goal kick.
And that one bent back further than I think Allen thought it was going to. She didn't even jump, but that one clipping the side of that top corner. 7.5 minutes left here in the first half. 0-0 is our score. Both teams with probably their 2 best opportunities so far.
Kelsey Porter and Amanda Knezovich into the game for the Titans, replacing Molly O'Brien and Emily Henchman. We've had about half an hour, 35 minutes or so of back and forth, and then all of a sudden the last 5 minutes, a whole lot of excitement. Amanda Brait plays it off the goal kick, finds the feet of Kristen Clark. Quickly played near side Shannon, middle of the field. Kopelman has picks up the pace. Now Berg. Berg's going to send Orweiler. Orweiler's going to outrace Pennington into the attacking third, trying to beat her to the end line, and Pennington's going to clear it out. Corner for the Thunder.
Thunder, corner kick.
And unfortunately for them, they just subbed out Kishkunis not too long ago, but Orweiler, not sure who's going to take it now.
It looks like Shannon's going to jog over. Orweiler will stay short for that short option, but you're going to have some great players who can win the ball in the air in the box for Wheaton. Campbell's going to stay towards the top of the box, and they send 5 into the box.
Liebedor's going to shield Novak. They're going to send 4 to the far post. Campbell will be at the top corner of the box. Quickly played to Shannon on the short corner. Clark up to win the header, wide left of the post, and that'll be a goal kick for Novak.
Right there, and defender right on her. Clark able to rise up and redirect that one just wide towards the near side.
So a lot of back and forth now as the pace of play really getting up and down. 6 minutes to go here in the first half, still scoreless. Getting everything we expected out of this one. Novak plays away. Kopelman goes down, header won by Knezovic to Tilly Bill between the circles. Clark on her back and plays it outside to Kelsey Porter. Porter marked up by Campbell. Campbell has her step for step as Porter trying to win it. Now Campbell will muscle her off the ball. Double team by Christina Dolak, who takes it back for the Titans. Moving towards the end line. Plays it into the middle of the field. Liebedor with a clearance, and they're going to get it. Ball across the end line. That'll be a goal kick.
Well, it's actually going to be a foul on Campbell. The advantage was called at first because Campbell reached out and tugged at the jersey of the Wesleyan player in front of her. And once Wheaton cleared the ball out off the advantage, that comes all the way back to the spot of the foul.
It'll be Knack to take it. It's about 4 yards outside the box to the far side. Megan Campbell will be the lone player there to shield to the near side. 2 back for the Titans as they commit 7 to this one. Knack chips towards the top of the 6. And it's a diving save by Maddie Allen. The header was there for Christina Dolak.
She was in terrific position, and I love this. Switch play quickly out towards the near side.
Liebedor is going to be double teamed by Bill and Knezovic. Stays on the ball, drops back to Brait. Brait with the left foot on the ground ahead to Berg across the midline. Berg outside to Shannon in front of us, right at the mid flag. Shannon working even along the midline. Will play to Clark. Clark ahead with the right foot. Header won by Janota. Brought back by Kopelman. Playing into the box. Janota's got the angle. Berg's got the speed, and Janota plays it outside and out of bounds. Thunder throwing top of the box extended to the near side. It'll be taken by Shannon with 4.5 minutes to play. Carries Shannon, waiting for options. Orweiler will show at the end line, back to Shannon. Shannon will move back, play towards the near post, and that'll be an easy grab for Novak.
If you're going to have a hit from there, you really got to put something special on it. I think she may have just been looking to put that one across the box.
Novak plays away with the right foot. Christina Dolak can't bring in the header. Brait gets the right foot back towards the midline. Header won by Knezovic. Header won by Clark. Header won by Shannon. Now foot won by Berg. Berg's going to play into some space for Orweiler. Orweiler's not going to have options, but she's going to have time to slow it down. Plays towards the inline around Janota. And that'll be played off of Orweiler by Pennington. Goal kick for Novak, 3:40 to go here in the first half.
And it's interesting because so many times you look upfield and a Wheaton attacker, be it Berg or Orweiler, is so far ahead of everybody else. And you think she's got no options. And then you think this player is one of the most technically sound and skilled players in the entire conference, perhaps the nation. And their option becomes themselves taking on the backs towards the near post.
As Clark will play that one to herself, and then this will be Janota playing ahead. Header won by Liebedor. Now Knezovic, Liebedor again, and Kopelman. Excuse me, that's Kessel now to Anne-Marie Dolak. Christina Dolak, I'm sorry. Down the near sideline, played out of bounds by Liebedor to slow the run. Under 3 minutes to play here. Throw-in will be taken by Tilly Bill, and she's going to try to send this one deep. Backs off, will toe the line, sends a line drive, flick on header by Dolak, deflected by Shannon, cleared by Kopelman, ahead to Berg. Berg's got options with Orweiler ahead of her, turning with Kessel on her back. Bodies Kessel away, and now Berg working into the middle of the field. Berg going to try to play through. Pennington goes down. Orweiler moving on towards the near post, splits a double team, and Tori Sampson gets a left foot. Ball just laid out too far ahead. Carson there again for the Thunder. Drops back to Brait at midfield. 2:15 to play here in the first half. Thunder looking for a first goal to put something on the scoreboard. Christina Dolak trying to clear, and will play it to the foot of Liebedor. Liebedor dummies ahead to Shannon, plays back to Brait with 2 to play, and Brait was going to turn the field to the far side and Megan Campbell. Campbell's got Val Lilly. Lilly with space, going to play on the ground to Berg. Berg's going to keep sending Val Lilly. Well done on the give and go. Ketterling racing to keep up. Lilly trying to turn midline. Plays into the top of the 6, and Orweiler can't get there in time. Pennington clearance. Knezovic with the next header. And Kelsey Porter has to play it to the far side. Lilly's back to grab it for the Thunder. Now this is Lauren Knack knocking it into the air. Ball's going the wrong way. Kopelman will bring it down. Left foot to Clark. Clark to Orweiler. Orweiler trying to work past Pennington. Slows it down and loses it to Lauren Knack. Knack outside and played out of bounds by Ketterling, who tripped following the play away. 1:15 to play here in what's been a very entertaining first half. Lilly off the throw into Kopelman. Turns and drops back outside to Campbell, and now Lilly again. Trying to get past Ketterling. Ketterling doesn't know where the ball is, and it's out of bounds off of Lilly with a minute to play.
1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute.
Quick throw in from Ketterling. Looking ahead, and this will be Karsten winning it for the Thunder. Pennington will get a clearance to Kessel. Kessel head to Tilly Bill, marked by Liebedor. And Liebedor gets enough of it to allow Karsten to win it. Now Knezovic ahead, and Campbell goes down, but no call. And it's Maddie Allen. Quickly short kicks it to the near side to Shannon. Shannon with Bill coming back. Works around Bill. Can't quite win the next one. Played off of Bill. Shannon for the quick throw. Going to send Orweiler down the line. Orweiler with last 20 seconds of the half. Trying to punch something through. Turns towards the middle. Plays in the air. Deflected by Janota. Cleared out by the Titans. And now it's Bill with the right foot over the head. Will send on
10, 9,
Kelsey Porter.
8, 7,
Karsten will take
6,
it away.
5,
Still
4,
playing back to Braid, and that will bring an end to a first half that for half an hour seemed like we might just go back and forth, and in the last 10, 15 minutes, things really heated up fast.
Oh, you better believe it. And Wheaton found their success in getting the ball up top, and then on a quick touch back to the midfield, the midfielders were using their instep to one-time it into space, finding those forwards back into space. Wheaton did a terrific job after the first 20 minutes or so, really working between the forwards and the midfielders and the defenders. You can't say enough about the man marking done by Liebedor and Campbell on the outsides, and then the help from Brate in the middle.
So we will send it back to the studio for a Thunder Sports Report during the halftime.
The box, and just make sure you've got people in the right spots coming off those negative balls.
So the temperature is not an excuse. Wrap your hands around some hot chocolate. Come on out to Joe Bean Stadium. We've got some great soccer coming up, as the Thunder will have the first touch of the second half. Moving left to right here at Joe Bean. The wind has died for the most part, and we still have a slight breeze moving the flags across the way. We are ready to go here for the second half for the Thunder. Campbell, Brate, Liebedor across the back. Clark and Karsten in the middle. Kopelman, Shannon, Orweiler, Berg, Kishkunis. As there is a whistle, Shannon will touch it in. Kopelman's going to play long and headed away by Pennington. Kishkunis will grab the loose ball. Moving into the attacking third. Cleared out by Lauren Kanak. Ahead to Henchman. Henchman drops outside, far side to Fulner. And touched out of play. Throw in taken by Liebedor. Into Kishkunis. Trying to get it back to Liebedor. And Henchman's going to play it off the feet of Liebedor and out of play. Throw in taken by Fulner to Anne-Marie Dolak. And she will just play it right out of bounds. Throw in for Liebedor. Liebedor goes long down the line for Berg. Berg working backwards to Liebedor with Henchman coming back. Plays it ahead, trying to get it to Orweiler. Taken away by the Titans and Jessica Janota. Ahead, cleared out by Liebedor. Kopelman to the far side, trying to get it to Kishkunis. Coming back is Hoekstra for the Titans. Hoekstra plays around Kishkunis, looking for Dolak. Dolak plays it along the outside of the foot of Liebedor and out of play. Quick throwing down the sideline. One there as Karsten fights off Henchman. Will play into the middle of the field to Brate. Brate with the right foot away. Kanak moving forward with a chip in towards the box. Finds Henchman. Henchman has Brate on her back. Trying to turn with Clark coming back. And Brate stops her and clears the ball away. Clearance comes to the head of Pennington. Pennington working against Berg. Down this far sideline. Liebedor there for the Thunder with Molly O'Brien running up her back. And O'Brien's going to win the ball in the far corner. Coming back now is Kishkunis to double team with Liebedor. Molly O'Brien still on the ball and will play it off the leg of Kishkunis, and that will be a corner kick.
Corner kick.
Pennington does a good job in the back for Wesleyan when she's able to get a solid foot around on the ball or a head on the ball. Where she has trouble sometimes is those balls in the air trying to volley them away. She's had a couple missed touches. The forwards need to be ready to just be all over that upfield.
Lauren Kanak to send the corner in from the far side. Bring it on into the middle of the box. Clark up to win the header. Ball loose, and Kopelman will play it away to Berg. Thunder with a quick opportunity to counter here. Berg trying to work around. Janota can't do it, and Pennington into the middle for the Titans, playing it near side to Hoekstra. Hoekstra with a double team from Campbell and Shannon plays middle for Dolak. Tries to get it back to Hoekstra. Campbell's there first for the Thunder. Trying to shield it out of play and does. Nice job by Campbell as Hoekstra volleys for the call. Down the sideline, flick on by Shannon trying to get to Kopelman. Kopelman working against Fulner, and Fulner plays it out into her own bench. Quick throw in by the Titans.
And that's interesting. The center official saying it was Wheaton's throw, and then the Titans took it, and then he let them play with it. Now he's going to stop play and give it to the Thunder. And as a center official,
that's one where your arm's one way and you're watching them go the other way,
and then you let them play. I mean, he did come back and make the right call, but he let Wesleyan play.
Not sure I've seen that before. Flick on header by Berg. Berg works around the end line. Now she's going up against Fulner, near side of the box, trying to get to the end line again. Will keep it in play. Plays negative to Kopelman, top of the box, right foot. Kopelman trying to get it under the crossbar, collected by Novak.
That's a nice bending shot, and Kopelman in the right spot. Berg with a great ball back towards just under the 18. I think just the cold kind of killing that ball before it's able to continue sailing and bending towards the far post.
There's Henchman playing ahead to Molly O'Brien, marked up by Megan Campbell, who's done a terrific job on her, and Brait will get a left-footed clear away. Header won by Dolak and brought in by Kristen Clark. Clark will drop it to the outside, Kishkunis. Kishkunis has some speed to her run, playing on the ground looking for Orweiler. She goes down hard, no call. We mentioned in the first half, play has been physical, and they've been letting them play all night long. Far side, Janota, and Orweiler will take it away. Works back around the back of Janota. Orweiler into the attacking third. Playing into the top of the box. Getting a right foot to slow it up, and Kopelman can't get there in time. Anne-Marie Dolak now for the Titans. Plays to Lauren Knack. Back to Dolak. Playing to O'Brien, and Brait out of the back to win it for the Thunder. Well played by the freshman sweeper. Far side for Kishkunis as the pace picking right up where they left off. Heading into the locker room. Chested away by Pennington. As Orweiler runs back and playing ahead now to O'Brien. Works around Liebedor. O'Brien down the far sideline, sending it into the middle of the field. Nobody there. Maddie Allen comes running out to scoop it up. 5 minutes into the second half, and we're still stuck at zeros. Quick boot away to the near side. Shannon loses the header, but Knack sends it right out of bounds. I know you've got this breakneck speed thing going. Does that really benefit one team over the other?
Well, what you don't want this speed to do if you're the Thunder is to have any lapses of concentration in the back, because you're moving upfield so fast. The only thing you have to keep in mind is the ball can come back on a counterattack, which Wesleyan has proven to do a couple of times. Really, if you're the Thunder, the speed is great, but continue to use the width of this field.
Played into the back now, Fulner. Orweiler trying to get a step from behind. Played now to, that is Ketterling. And Kopelman's going to win it, trying to get it outside. Off a deflection, almost got it to Orweiler. Playing away was Fulner to the near side and Hoekstra. Hoekstra pokes it to ahead to Henchman, who's been very active for the Titans. And Anna-Marie Dolak going to swing it to the far side where Fulner's running up the middle. Trying to hit the seam there in the middle of the field to Molly O'Brien. Now it's a foot race between Kishkunis and Janota wins it. Clark with the header to Dolak. Fulner outside to Knack. Knack ahead, looking for Henchman. Boxes out Karsten.
It's got to be a foul.
And they're starting to get a little bit extreme with what they're getting away with. That was a flat-out box out there. They almost upended her over the top, and then it'll be sent to the far sideline for Allie Novak. We'll dribble it into the box and then pick it up.
It's one thing allowing both teams to play, but you've really got to watch out for at least being able to protect the players on the field.
And you hope you've got a different set of officials for tonight's game with North Park, or that game's going to get out of hand in the first 10 minutes. And there's Berg goes sprawling down, and finally a foul called. A nice spot for a free kick there as Kishkunis or Brait can take it. Liebedor's going to quick take it to Shannon. Shannon into the attacking third, trying to get end line. Stopped by Tori Sampson. Sampson goes down again, and they're going to get a foul called against Carrie Shannon as Sampson just tripped over herself getting back up. Hard to tell what is a foul and what isn't a foul right now.
Yeah, what you're doing if you're the Thunder, the only thing you can control is your play. So right here, you just want to mark up in the midfield and repossess the ball.
Kopelman trying to play ahead and sends it into the back of Orweiler. Cleared away by Anne-Marie Dolak. Kopelman's going to beat Hoekstra to the ball. Now to Kopelman. Plays it near side, Kishkunis. Around the midline with Hoekstra running over, and she's just going to beat her down the sideline. Kishkunis down into the attacking third now. Stops and moves past Hoekstra again. Playing middle, top of the box to Berg. Left foot there for Sampson as Karsten runs onto the loose ball. Into the middle looking for Kristen Clark and Lauren Kanak. As always, there for the Titans. Kanak just an extremely fundamentally solid player for this Titan squad. Ball's loose on the near side as Hoekstra is going to try to send on O'Brien. Top of the box with Brate and Karsten, and Maddie Allen does a great job. Almost like a butterfly keeper in hockey. Drops down to the knees and squashes that one at the goal line.
Yeah, just miscommunication there between, I believe, Brate and Campbell as far as who's going to the ball. Both of them saddle over toward it, and that left the runner open on the inside in the middle.
This is Lauren Kanak right at midfield, moving it into the attacking half on the ground, right to the feet of Megan Campbell. Kishkunis outside to Campbell, well played between those two, and sending it ahead, looking for space, bending it back into play for Berg, and Kettle knows she's there somewhere, and finally just plays it out of bounds. Ketterling knows that Berg's speed is bringing her into that play somewhere, just not sure where. Orweiler, quick throw to the end line, trying to get Berg there. Berg's going to get there, not in time, though. Ball out of bounds, goal kick. 36-20 remaining in this one, no score. And this has all the makings of one that could go some extra time.
It does, but the Thunder, again, just continue to attack and continue pressing their defense. And eventually, we've seen this season, Wheaton's been able to put something through.
Novak's goal kick, taken away towards the bottom of the circle. Won by Clark. Next one's won by Fulner. Clark wins the foot to it. Clark wins the second foot. Now it's a header for Liebedor outside to Shannon, who drops it back to Liebedor right at the midline, back outside Shannon. She turns and faces up Henchman, who's going to take it away for the Titans. Great turn for Emily Henchman. Upfield looking for Molly O'Brien. Karsten on her back, Brate ahead of her. Stops, and the Thunder able to get back in time. Molly O'Brien moving on towards the top of the box, and too many white shirts behind the ball there. Nowhere to go for the Titans. Cleared away, this is Kanak, dropping it back to the corner, Janota. Janota mistouches right to Berg, and Kopelman now between the circles going to try to send Orweiler or Berg. Pennington heads it up into the air, heads up the second one. Berg able to bring it down for the Thunder, and she'll drop outside near side to Kishkunis. Kishkunis against Ketterling. Slow plays it, trying for space with Orweiler behind Sampson, and Sampson's not going to let that get by her. Ketterling clears away with the left foot. And Campbell's going to have to hurry to keep this one in play. It does. Back to the keeper, sweeper Brate. And Brate's going to chip this one up and into the Thunder bench.
35 minutes left here in the second half. 0-0 our score. Conference tournament title game. Wheaton College and Illinois Wesleyan.
Great mark there by Megan Campbell as she dispossesses Molly O'Brien. Now sending Orweiler. Orweiler and Tori Sampson. Going to be a foot race. Sampson's trying to get the position, just plays it back on the ground to her keeper, and her keeper plays it right out of bounds. Past the Thunder bench. Esther Tan into the game.
Esther Tan, for number 4, Caitlin Kishkunis.
And Kishkunis will take a break.
And what this is going to do is Tan's going to take the left back position. Kishkunis was playing right mid. She had switched earlier with Shannon. Shannon comes back from the left midfield spot to right mid, and Liebedor moves into the midfield from the defense on the left side. So a little bit of switching around now as far as personnel in the same position.
Shannon with a cross towards the near post, and Novak snatches it off the head over Orweiler. And they will move Campbell to the left corner and Tan to the right. Header one off the kick away by Clark, and outside now to Shannon. Shannon trying to get Orweiler. And Orweiler can't quite get around Sampson. That ball slowed up once it hit the turf, and Ketterling plays it out of bounds. 33-45 remaining. Quick throw into Orweiler on the end line. Keeping it in play. Dropping it back a little negative. Plays into the middle. Berg! Right foot! And Novak diving save, and it's cleared away. I don't know how that ball stayed on the wrong side of the goal line, but it did. And now the Titans able to clear out of the corner with Ketterling. What a save by Allie Novak.
Well, and Berg right in front of the net just couldn't put enough pace on it to get it past the keeper.
Credit Orweiler with keeping that play alive down the end line. And the Green Machine have something to cheer about again. Played away to Hoekstra, and Karsten with a quick step beating O'Brien. Out of play on the far side as Tilly Bill will check in for the Titans.
33 minutes left now in regulation. Second leading scorer comes in for the first leading scorer for Wesleyan. And different kind of players, O'Brien and Bill. O'Brien really looks to possess the ball and then move forward with Hoekstra. Bill, someone who you could more find in the air up top or posting up and then finding someone running off of her.
Nice job by Tan, gets the quick step there. They're going to have to fill that corner spot as she's going to continue to battle with Henchman for the ball. Henchman drops to Dolak as Campbell's boxed out by Till on the far sideline, trying to win it, not going to do so. Goal kick for the Thunder.
Again, if you are listening right now, we want to encourage you to come out here for the end of this game, conference tournament final, and the beginning of the next one, the men playing North Park, a little later tonight.
That will start about half an hour after the first game ends. Brait will switch the play to the near side and carry Shannon. Well played from Brait. Shannon controls with the left foot, still trying to control. Nice job leaving it for Kolpeman. Back to Tan. Tan will play line for Orweiler. Orweiler pushed in the back by Ketterling. Double team now, keeping the ball in play. Drops to Tan. Tan ahead looking for Berg. Berg's on Sampson, and Sampson wins the head. Skips over Kolpeman to Dolak. Through the legs of the official and Fulner. And Tan is beat by Henchman, and now she will race to catch up as Henchman, near side of the box, moving into the box now, upper corner, tries to play middle off the body of Karsten. Kolpeman can get there first. They have a great chance for a counter. Instead, it is Fulner there for the Titans and dropping outside for Ketterling. As Kolpeman and Ketterling get tangled up, no foul called there. Both of them arrived at the ball at the same time. Brait with the clearance. Kolpeman, nice job playing high leg to Shannon, and Shannon's going to try to send down Orweiler, and Sampson can't control it, throwing for the Thunder past their own bench with under 31 minutes to play. Quick throw in for Berg, sending her to the line. Stops past Sampson, sends on Orweiler. Orweiler into the box, end line, turning, near post. Oh, and it's through the legs of Liebedor in the middle of the box.
Opportunity after opportunity, just not able to convert yet for the Thunder, but you've got to remain strong as a defense and continue to find those two, Berg and Orweiler, up top. They were able to work past Sampson on the near side by both staying on that same side in one overlapping run over the other.
Liebedor throwing to Kolpeman on the far side, gets it to Berg. Flag stays, nope, flag goes up on the near line, offsides against Berg.
What you see there, though, Rusty, is you've got a great defender here on the near side for Wesleyan, and I believe it is Ketterling, and then Sampson, both of them being able to take time over on the near side, marking Orweiler or Berg. If you can get them marking one of them, the other one's going to be free behind them towards the middle of the field.
And Novak will play it away following the offsides. Kolpeman up to win the header. Pennington wins number 2, as Berg touches it away from Knack. 2-on-3. Berg towards the top of the box, trying to work through a double team. Does, left foot wide left. And Novak with a diving save to the far post. Great speed from Berg, trying to split the double team and force the defense for the Titans.
Well, she absolutely did that, dribbling through 2 or 3 green jerseys.
Shannon now to Kolpeman following the play away. Knack looking near side, and Tan wins the header for the Thunder. Ahead to Orweiler. Orweiler will turn with time. Hoekstra coming out from behind. She's working up against Sampson in front. Moves on, overlapping run from Kolpeman. Trying to play outside, well done to Liebedor. Liebedor moving on near post, trying to send it to the far post, and it's right into the body of Ali Novak. And the Thunder just keep knocking on the door, and the Titans just not going to open it.
That's all you can do, though, if you're the Thunder. Continue to create opportunities, continue to put shots on frame.
As played away, and now this is the Thunder just continuing to keep the ball in the attacking half, playing outside to Liebedor. Liebedor does a nice job working around Janota. Can she keep it in play? She can. Works past Janota on the far side, beats her towards the end line. Left-footed cross looking for Orweiler. Played out by Pennington. Corner kick opportunity coming for the Thunder. And you assume it'll be Shannon to the far side to take it, and it will be. She'll be joined there by Orweiler for that short option.
28-20 left in the first 90 minutes of this one, and we say that because it is scoreless. Another good opportunity for the Thunder. They'll put 4 into the box and Campbell towards the top.
Looks like they're going to go short with Shannon. She will step it off. She has Orweiler there. Too short. There's it is. Sets it up for Shannon. Right foot towards the top corner of the 6. Flick on by Clark. Trying to get there. Karsten can't do it in time. Janota clears it off the top of the 6. Ball loose to Tan. Near side Brait as the green jerseys just try to reorganize. Trying to play through the legs of Ketterling. Can't do it. Brait now loose. Top of the box plays outside to Kopelman. Kopelman into the box. Looking for Clark. Far post. Orweiler off the legs of Novak. Liebedor into the body of Novak.
Keeper's having herself a day.
Absolutely. Unbelievable stuff from the senior keeper, Allie Novak. She's not going to let her team go down again. Plays away with the right foot to Tilly Bill. Megan Campbell there to take it away from Bill. Now she's trying to take it away from Anne-Marie Dolak. Drops to Kanak, sending on Henchman, working against Karsten. And Karsten just too strong. Bodies are off the ball, and they're going to get a foul there against Henchman. And that's pretty typical with what we've seen for the foul calls this afternoon. You're not really sure what it's going to get.
It's really tough for Wesleyan because fantastic opportunity on that far side. It looked like Karsten may have went down on her own accord. And if you're the Thunder,
and we have a yellow
card. If you're the Thunder, almost getting
that might have been for arguing. It's very possible that was for arguing, as Anne-Marie Dolak was not in the area of the foul call. As head coach Dave Barrett wants an explanation. And they are going to get the yellow card for arguing with the official. So the free kick by Brait played away. Orweiler is going to possess on the right foot, coming towards the attacking third. Played behind Berg, and Berg gets enough of it to redirect it outside to Orweiler. Orweiler has Hoekstra coming from behind. Great play outside. Shannon's not going to get there in time. And we're going to have subs for both squads.
Checking in for the Thunder is going to be Quinn. She's going to get Clark.
Number 17.
Christina Dolak, Molly O'Brien, and Amanda Kessel on for the Titans, replacing Hoekstra, Fulner, and Janota.
Actually, Quinn gets Kopelman, so Quinn and Clark in the middle of the pitch for the Thunder.
Wheaton's got to find a way to break through against Allie Novak. Clark up to win the header following the goal kick. Sampson wins the next one, and off the bounce it's Christina Dolak. Runs into Karsten and will lose it to Liebedor. Going to try to swing it to the near side. Berg does a nice job sending it over Ketterling. Now works past Sampson. Berg moving towards the top of the box, and she gets thrown to the ground, no call, and cleared off all the way into the back for Brait. Titans pushing forward. Brait skips it off the shins of Christina Dolak. Throw in for the Thunder going to be taken by Esther Tan. Under 26 minutes to play. Tan comes into Shannon. Shannon keeps it in play to Tan. Tan's going to go line looking for Berg, and Berg's got Ketterling boxed out. Going to send her down towards the line. Berg, right-footed cross towards the near post, too far. Chip back towards the top of the box. Clark, look as she was setting up a right foot, and they're going to get a foul against Hillary Quinn for a hold.
Yeah, she was just trying to work around Pennington, and Pennington just shielding with the body. It's going to result in a foul call. Little less than 25 minutes left in the second half. We're still tied at 0.
And we might be here for a while. Played far side to Lauren Kanak. Kanak turns and finds Liebedor ahead of her, and will drop it into the middle for Anne-Marie Dolak. Hillary Quinn running on. Ahead to Henchman as Tan tries to take it off the feet of Emily Henchman. Drops outside Christina Dolak. Right foot in towards the box. And mishits, and Maddie Allen will run the end line to bring it in. As Allen plays away.
Nice punt.
Punt away as Orweiler trying to work through a double team. Can't do it. Back to Clark at the midline. Plays near side for Shannon. Shannon gets it outside the Berg if she can win the race with Sampson, and she will win it initially. Stops, redirects, tries to beat her line. Great stuff from Tori Sampson, as this is a great back line for the Titan squad, playing their best tonight. Esther Tan now stopped by Tilly Bill, and Ketterling's going to play that to the railroad tracks.
Yeah, Ketterling's had a tough time so far this game, keeping that one inbounds down the sideline. We saw it in the first half, and now for the first time in the second half.
Throw in knocked in the air. Quinn up in the air to win the header, and that will be out of play for a Thunder throw-in.
They're actually going to call a foul on the ground as Quinn went up over a Titan player to win the ball in the air, and not quite sure why.
They're going to say she went up into the air, and once she was in the air, Bill threw the body into her. which is where they got a midair foul. It'll be Amanda Brate to take the kick. They're going to commit 7 to the far side, top of the box. Brate swings the right foot through, trying to send it onto the top of the box, and it's cleared out with a header from the Titans. And here comes Illinois Wesleyan as we try to run the other way. Molly O'Brien can't get it past Liebedor. Titan throw in far side as it's played out of bounds. 22 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Flick on header from Christina Dolak as Campbell gets a foot to it. Over the head of Pennington. Orweiler's in a foot race, headed into the back to Novak. As Pennington got ran over by Orweiler, and Novak there in time. Quickly rolled out to the far side, and Lauren Knack, who's almost dropped into that corner spot again. Knack plays long down the sideline, has nobody there, and it makes it all the way to Amanda Brate, who will play it back towards the middle of the field. Hillary Quinn there for the Thunder. Next one's won by Amanda Kessel. Karsten can't get there, boxed out by O'Brien. Still loose now to Emily Henchman for the Titans. Henchman ahead towards Christina Dolak. Looks like she was offside. No flag, though, and that will be a goal kick as Val Lilly checks in.
Heading for the Thunder, number 14, Val Lilly, for number 6, Brittany Berg.
And Lilly will take the top of the formation as Berg gets a well-deserved breather. They've been going nonstop at the top of the formation.
Yeah, Berg and Orweiler applying constant pressure. Lily's shown that she's very capable of starting an attack for the Thunder before.
As Lilly had the lone goal against Milliken in the regular season finale, she's into the attacking third, now taking on Sampson at the top of the box. Sampson can't hold her outside. Chip near box. Orweiler still loose, and Novak makes another collection. And we've got a Titan down in the box. Lauren Knack slow to get up, as there was Orweiler and Hillary Quinn in the area. And Knack now up and running away.
Gotta love that, though. Fresh legs off the bench, burners down the near side, foot around ball across the box. Another good opportunity for Wheaton. And that's all you can ask for is continued solid opportunities and mental toughness on the back line, on the part of the back line, to just keep this game at zeros and continue to try to get that first goal.
You just got to figure one of these times Wheaton's going to put the ball in the back of the net. As now it's Shannon with options. Quinn to her left, Lilly outside, continues to run, sends it along the top of the box, Liebedor into the box looking for Orweiler, taken away, and Liebedor's back on the ball on the far side, tripped up, still goes down, tries to head it while she's on the ground, does to Orweiler. Lilly was calling for a through ball towards the line, and deflected by Emily Henchman, does a great step over, and now she's running towards the midline with the ball at her feet. Trying to send on Molly O'Brien. Nice job by Campbell cutting her off, and now Brate collects and moves past O'Brien. 20 minutes and 15 seconds to play here in regulation. Carrie Shannon, right foot, trying to play through Ketterling, and does. Orweiler's got to beat the ball to the line and can't quite do it. Great closing speed from Orweiler, but the ball had a good head start. Kishkunis in, and Hoekstra in for the Titans.
16, Harley Hoekstra.
Kishkunis is going to be checking in for Campbell. So this will push Liebedor back to the defense, and Kishkunis takes the left winger.
Coach Felski doing a great job getting everybody some breathers here, as you have to assume you're going to, at this point, you've almost got to assume you're going to have extra time with under 20 minutes to go.
Still plenty of time left, though, for the Thunder, and you got to be careful about that counterattack. Wheaton still plenty of time to notch 1, even 2 goals.
Lilly with the right-footed cross. Did Ketterling get a deflection? She did, and perfect timing for Kishkunis to check in, because she's sending right to the flag now for the corner kick.
You're still looking at almost a fourth of the game left to be played, and you just have to think, with this constant pressure being applied by Wheaton, that one of these is going to find the back of the net. Kishkunis has got a great foot from the near side.
He's going to send a low liner towards the top of the 6. Left-footed clearance by Sampson. Header out by Ketterling. Kishkunis gets a foot to it. Now it's Orweiler throwing her body at it. Loose in the box, trying to get it to Lilly. And now Molly O'Brien with a chip towards the near side, and Hoekstra's just going to ground this one away towards the midfield line. Pair of Titans waiting to check in. Next chance they can get. Ball played outside to Liebedor. Off the foot of Amanda Kessel. And that'll be a Thunder throw on far side. 18:30 left. Liebedor with the throw-in. Going to go line to Kishkunis. Kishkunis off of deflection. That ball sent back towards the end line. I'm not sure who it hit last, but they were just going to play it out, so it must have been off the Titans. That'll be Thunder throw on top of the attacking third. Going to be taken by Liebedor. With options, we'll go to Orweiler. Orweller's trying to send it back to Liebedor. No dice, and Brait's there for the Thunder, working against O'Brien, and loses it to Christina Dolak. Ball still loose on the far sideline, as now it's Christina Dolak still on the ball. Somehow Dolak came out of there with it, trying to send across, and that one goes right out of bounds. Goal kick, subs as Genoda returns, as well as Fulner.
Hannah Ketterling. And number 15 in, Alyssa Fulner for number 17, Amanda Kessel.
17:40 left in the second half. Still 0-0. Goal kick for Brait and the Thunder.
And Brait, as she has been all evening, going to try to switch play. Great flick by Lily with the heel, sending it to Shannon near side. Shannon's going to take her time and plays on the ground to Hillary Quinn. Quinn's got some room. Good ball if Lily can get there. Lily in a race with Sampson, and she's going to win it to the end line. Lily playing across the middle, punched by Novak, as Quinn's going to leave it for Clark with a right foot looking for the near post, and wide right.
Great ball, great run by Lily, and let me tell you, this keeper, Allie Novak, is having herself one amazing game between the pipes for Wesleyan.
And Novak gets ready to boot it away for the Titans. Shannon will win the header, sending it back towards the top of the box. Orweiler in a race, and Novak has to quickly come up and win it for the Titans. She will try that punt again. This time sends it towards the far line, and Kishkunis wins it at midfield. Hoekstra drops back to Kanak. She's going to play it right to the leg of Kristen Clark. Clark going to give it right back to her. And Kanak plays ground at the midfield line to Anne-Marie Dolak. Dolak trying to swing play to Genoda, and Shannon takes it away. Now moving towards the middle of the field. Overruns Dolak, and she's got a lot of room now to run. Brings it into the attacking third. Orweiler's even with the back line. Drops it outside. Kishkunis slowed down her run a little bit, and Lauren Kanak has to play it away for the Titans. Now it's Christina Dolak with Liebedor on her back. Liebedor's racing to keep up. Plays it into the middle looking for Tilly Bill. Great step by Esther Tan. And it makes it all the way to Maddie Allen for the Thunder.
That was well done by Esther, just staying on the hip of the attacker.
Played away, header won by Anne-Marie Dolak. Up goes Christina Dolak. And now Tilly Bill trying to send it to the outside. Played away by Kishkunis to Liebedor and cleared with the right foot across midfield. Ball volleyed through the heads now as Hillary Quinn keeps it airborne. Now she will play it off a bounce with her head, settles it with her feet now, and goes outside to Kishkunis. Well done from Quinn to Kishkunis. Works through contact, top corner of the box, right foot towards the middle. She gets tripped up and just cleared out of bounds by Illinois Wesleyan. 15 minutes to go, as we've got a Titan shaken up. It is Christina Dolak.
And you see all of these players hitting the ground on either side, and the reason that the fouls are not being called is because the ball is being won first, Rusty. You've got the player going in on the ball, winning the ball, and then following through either simultaneously or just half a second later on the man, or the woman in this case, as it is in the women's game. And as long as that is the case, as long as the body is had simultaneous with the ball or right after, you're not going to see that foul called. 15:05 left in the second half. We are still scoreless. Wheaton and Illinois Wesleyan, CCIW tournament final game for that national automatic bid.
This is Orweiler into the box now, working towards the line. Works through a sliding tackle from Kessel. Kessel with a back heel flick, and Orweiler's right back on the ball. Works through contact, trying to keep it in play. Can't do it, out of bounds across the far sideline. Dolak checked out, did not see the number that went in. As I will work on that. Quinn drops to Liebedor. Liebedor works through Bill. Can't work through the next one. And here comes the Titans. Esther Tan there to slow it down, intended for Molly O'Brien. O'Brien turns with Liebedor in front. Plays towards the top of the box. Kristen Clark is back and clears it to the far side of the field in Kishkunis. Kishkunis trying to play around Molly O'Brien. Can't do it. We await the call. They're going to say it's a Titan throw on far side. 14-10 remaining. Sends it quickly down. Flick on header by Tilly Bill. And a left foot for Karsten. Back to Anne-Marie Dolak. Substitution was Kessel, I believe, coming back on for the Titans. Near side now, Tori Sampson brings it across the midfield line, leaves it for Fulner. Fulner outside Anne-Marie Dolak as the Thunder slide over to the far side of the field. Marked up by Kristen Clark. Dolak trying to get to the line. Clark's not going to let her have it. And that'll be played out for a corner for the Titans. Subs coming on. That'll be the return of Emily Henchman,
number 14.
replacing Tilly Bill.
Emily Henchman.
We would almost rather see Bill on the field trying to get up and win this one. It'll be Knack to the far flag with 13:20 to play here, trying to send in the corner. Lauren Knack sends it on a line. Amanda Braid out to clear it. Still loose, top of the box, left foot, loses it to Orweiler. Leaves it for Carson, back to Orweiler. Thunder have speed to counter, but a nice job by Henchman, who has been all over the field tonight for Illinois Wesleyan, just playing it back in towards the box for Maddie Allen. Under 13 to play as Allen will kick it away. Right-footed line drive, trying to get it to Orweiler, working against Knack, and Knack wins it. Now Quinn wins it, leaving it outside for Kishkunis at midfield. Now Kishkunis far side again, moving towards the attacking third, going to drop middle of the field for Clark. Clark swings play to the near side for Shannon. Shannon has Quinn running in front of her, going to move towards the middle, off a deflection, ball stays at her feet. Now sent in for Quinn. Quinn is onside, looking towards the near post. That'll be cleared out. We're looking towards the flag. That's a Thunder corner kick.
The center official looked like he was motioning towards the corner, and then his arm sliding around towards the front of the goal, so it's going to be changed now to a goal kick.
Not really sure there. 12 minutes to play as it's played away. Hillary Quinn goes up between a pair of Titans to win it. As now it's Val Lilly. It's played out of bounds by the Titans. Thunder throwing just past their own bench to be taken by Shannon. Shannon going to try to get it to Val Lilly. Can't do it as Dolak is there. And now it's a left foot away for Fulner. Nice job by Quinn. Leaves it for Clark. Clark sending it back to the near side. Can Val Lilly get there? Yes, you will leave it across the line. Orweiler trying to turn at the top of the six. Can't do it. Near side cleared away in the form of Alyssa Fulner. Fulner towards the midfield line, sends near side to Hoekstra. Hoekstra going to bring it towards the attacking third with Shannon catching up, and now sends Emily Henchman on towards the near side top of the box. Facing up against Esther Tan. Tan doing a great job staying in her hip pocket. Drops to Anne-Marie Dolak with Shannon coming on. Dolak, and that goes just over the crossbar.
Great hit from Dolak. Thought that one might drop in. Terrific marking, though, by Tan. And great effort by Shannon. Sprinting back from deep upfield to find that winger and get back in position.
And Brait will play it away, trying to win it back for the Titans. Was Fulner, instead it is Knack. As Lieberdor can't do it, loses it out of bounds far side to Molly O'Brien. 10.5 to play here from Joe Bean Stadium. Crowd filing in early for the men's game might be treated to quite an end to the women's game first. Far side Karsten wins it from Henchman, and Kishkunis plays it out of bounds off the feet of Anne-Marie Dolak. Quickly coming in, looking for a throw. She'll have to wait now. Kishkunis will go line for Orweiler. Orweiler trying to play back. Instead, it's deflected by Dolak. Played ahead. Won by Emily Henchman. Henchman leaves it near side. Hoekstra looking for O'Brien. O'Brien right-footed hit. She had to rush it. Had Thunder on either side, and it's a one-hop collection for Maddie Allen.
All of these opportunities for Wesleyan can be shut down if you're communicating well in the back and marking up. The Wheaton defense has got to stay tight if they want to continue to give their forwards and midfielders chances upfield.
And there we do finally get a foul call as fans of both squads displeased on the far sideline as Kishkunis was thrown to the ground, and finally the whistle blew. We've got a total of 14 fouls called in this one. Might have had our 15th there. Brait to play it away towards the top of the box. Quinn with a flick-on header, and that'll roll all the way back as Allie Novak again there for the Titans, counting down towards 9 minutes remaining. Scoreless game here for the CCIW Championship at Joe Bean Stadium between a pair of top 10 teams nationally. Caitlin Kishkunis on the ball well deked there, plays it out of bounds off the feet of Anne-Marie Dolak, and maybe the hidden storyline here is that both teams could be playing at it for a shot to host all the way towards the national championship.
Yeah, you definitely look at that. The winner of this game obviously getting that automatic bid. Thunder having won previously. What I really like here is the coaching by head coach Pete Felsky. He subbed Berg out a short while ago, Rusty. She's able to come on with fresh legs, 8.5 minutes left up top. Probably the fastest person on the field without the ball. And just those coaching moves that have to be thought out, 20 minutes in advance. Terrific stuff by this coaching staff of the Thunder.
Brait doing a nice job getting over to break Molly O'Brien from the ball on the far sideline. 8:10 remaining as it was Kishkunis coming off with that substitution. So you see Lily move to the midfield on the far side. Throw-in will come to Lily, trying to turn around her defender. Can't do it, and it'll be a quick throw-in for the Titans. Dolak on the far sideline, throwing it in to Henchman. Great job by Karsten on her back. Back to Lily, trying to get Orweiler into some space, but Lauren Knack has moved back to her cornerback spot and is just not letting anything go, as there was Hoekstra just sprinting through as Maddie Allen had to come out and collect this one. Quick roll out to Esther Tan. Near side, Carrie Shannon as the Thunder quick play it. 7.5 to go. Shannon into the middle for Kristen Clark. Right foot send on for Hillary Quinn. Headed out by Tori Sampson. Drop back to Janota. Janota ahead. Miscommunication by the Titans. However, it's Henchman able to win it with Tan and Shannon running with her, and Esther Tan there. Tan now racing against Fulner. Drops to Janota with Orweiler on her hip. And Janota forced to play it out of bounds. 7 minutes to play. Kopelman back in, replacing Hillary Quinn. And you mentioned the substitutions. It's a lot like a basketball game. You've got to think for the last 5-10 minutes. That's exactly what they've done. They're getting their starters back in at full strength. Here's, you can probably expect to see Megan Campbell soon as well. Missed touch by Shannon, however, Karsten able to get there. Berg with a quick burst, can't beat Sampson. Ball's loose at the bottom of the circle. Can Kopelman beat Pennington? Neither one of them win that one. They both go down. Anne-Marie Dolak plays ahead to Molly O'Brien. O'Brien loses it to Liebedor. Lily to Kopelman. Back to Liebedor on the far sideline as they set up the triangle along the midline. Lily on the far line. Drops back again. Liebedor left foot ahead and headed up by Knack. Orweiler wins the next header off a bounce. Back outside to Knack. Under 6.5 to go, and it's a right-footed clearance into the stands on a one-hop on the far side. Thunder throwing 6:15 to go.
And you mentioned, we talked about the coaching changes, the coaching moves on the Thunder side. You mentioned just a second ago, Knack back into her position at the outside right back. Probably their best marking back, was playing upfield a little bit more to try to get Wesleyan some opportunities, something like they've got going right now.
Here's Henchman moving into the box. Great job by Esther Tan, not giving her an inch of room. Now it's O'Brien into the box and a left-footed volley from Karsten. Up to win it is Lily, and here comes Berg trying to outrace Amanda Kessel. Great sliding tackle by Kessel, sending it outside to Knack. Knack back in, header up by Liebedor. Now Henchman, top of the box, left foot, and Maddie Allen with an easy catch at the goal line. 5.5 to play, and every time that ball gets towards either top of the box, heart kind of skips a beat there. You would hate to see a game like this decided on something simple as a miscommunication or a ball rolling through the hands. You'd like to see something brilliant to win this game.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of times the game of soccer, you're just going to see one team capitalize off another team's mistake. And so far, neither team has been able to capitalize on anything. 5 minutes left, still 0-0.
And this has been about as wide open of a soccer game as you're going to see. Kessel off the foot of Kopelman to Fulner. Fulner turns, trying to get upfield. Going to have to send it to the far side. And Henchman. That is O'Brien. O'Brien drops middle as Fulner joins the attack with Kopelman running back on. Great stop on the ball for Fulner. 4:45 to go. Fulner going to swing it to the far side. Great job by Kristen Clark in the right spot at the right time. Now Kessel for the Titans. Comes near side Janota. Everybody's pushed up for Wesleyan. They will leave two behind the midline as Tan plays that out into the Titan bench. 4:30 to go. Quick throw into Hoekstra. Back to Janota. Left foot towards the top of the box. Amanda Brait there. Inside a leg. Left foot for Dolak. And that will be wide right of the post. We'll set up the goal kick with around 4 minutes to go.
I'm loving that Wesleyan is pushing up, though. They moved Knack to the back outside, and actually have been able to continue to possess into the attacking third of the field, which is great for Wesleyan. Why is that great for the Thunder? Because it's going to spread them out a little bit and leave less people back on Wheaton's two forwards, Berg and Orweiler.
Lily will head it to the ground for Orweiler, as she now will have Shannon to the near side, play Shannon into some space with Janota moving on. Shannon, overlapping run with Orweiler. Great job working around the back of Fulner, leaves it for Clark. Left foot trying to get Berg at the top of the box. Header won by Tori Sampson. Kopelman's going to win the next one. Body trap by Berg. Trying to drop outside, will turn inside. Through Kopelman to Shannon. Shannon sets up against Janota. Top of the box near side. Shannon along the top of the box, trying to poke through the back line. Will come loose to Karsten. Trying to chip over the back line now, as that back line is just a brick wall for the Titans. Esther Tan does a nice job beating Hoekstra and dropping it for Karsten. Karsten, they had Berg on the left side, will play Orweiler to the near side, setting up against Tori Sampson. Orweiler to the line, right foot cross through the hands of Novak, over the head of Kristen Clark, as Novak did enough to slow it down, so Clark ran right under the ball. Karsten sends it back into the box, and Novak shakes her head and can breathe easy with that one now. Under 3 minutes to play, still scoreless from Joe Bean Stadium, as Novak plays away to the far mid-flag. Liebedor plays the header back. Brait rushing against Molly O'Brien. Great job by Amanda Brait to win a piece of the ball, as Val Lilly will drop it back to Brait again. Back to Lilly, and Lilly can't quite keep it in bounds. 2.5. It'll be a Titan throw-in right at the mid-flag on the far side. Quick throw-in for Wesleyan. Comes to Henchman and played out off of Lilly. 2:15 to go. You can feel the tension with this one.
Absolutely. I mean, the winner, automatic bid into the national tournament. The loser likely going to be in the national tournament anyway. Both these teams sitting atop the region. But you want that automatic bid. You just want to lock it up tonight.
And there's that little trophy sitting downstairs that says CCIW Tournament Champs, too, that you'd like to carve your name into. That trophy was sitting in Rock Island at the end of last year, as Kopelman takes it away for the Thunder. Kopelman outside to Berg. Berg trying to play through Knack. Knack's not going to let her. She's going to have to go around, and Berg's still on the ball. Orweiler trying to get past Pennington. Heads it past her. Now it's a foot race. Knack's all of a sudden all the way back as Orweiler wins it on the far sideline. Trying to beat Knack to the middle of the field. Leaves it for Kopelman. Back to Orweiler into the box. And Knack just too fast to the ball. 1:20 to go. This could be the last push of regulation. Tan down to the near side, and Hoekstra back for the Titans.
If you are listening for Wheaton Thunder sports action, you're at the right place. Unfortunately, we're experiencing some technical difficulties right now, but we're working on getting the game to you soon here on Wheaton College Radio. This is Wheaton College Radio. Thanks for waiting as we try to fix our technical difficulties. More Wheaton Thunder sports action will come your way shortly here on WETN. Stay tuned for Wheaton Thunder Sports as we work on fixing our technical difficulties.
Send it, Brian.
This is Wheaton College Radio.
All right, welcome back. Sorry we have about the technical difficulties, but we're going straight to the field with Noah Hellman, Rusty Lindsay. Noah, Rusty, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. We apologize for those technical difficulties. After an up and down end to regulation, we are headed for overtime. We've got about a 5-minute break here between the start of overtime and the end of regulation. And know about those last 10 minutes, you can't ask for anything better for up and down soccer.
Oh, you really can't. Both teams creating opportunities, but what you can ask for the Thunder. This first overtime period, and it's going to be Titan ball as we get underway. Wheaton now running right to left on your radio dial.
And any win that we had at the start of the second half, those flags were still moving over the stands on the far side of the field. They are dead limp on the post now. There is no wind to be recognized that will affect any sort of play. Titan possession first. It'll be touched in, and you have to keep an eye on Henchman. She has been the most active up front for Gang Green. So now we've got a continual procession of fans filing in, and it'll be touched into Henchman. Orweiler will close fast along with Shannon. Henchman beats Shannon to the left side. Now we'll go outside to Hoekstra. Hoekstra stops, top of the attacking third, looking in the box, and Amanda Brake gets the touch away. Now to Shannon. Shannon, flick on header for Orweiler. Orweiler, flick on header. Getting a foot there is Hoekstra. Beating Tan, sending it towards the end line. And Karsten will head this to the ground, trying to beat Hoekstra, and Hoekstra takes it right back in front of the far flag. Trying to turn line around Laura Karsten. Goes under her legs, and Esther Tan is there to knock it to the far side. Will keep it in play as Brittany Berg possesses on the far sideline. Berg double-teamed, working around Fulner. Can't do it. Throw-in for the Titans. Taken quickly. Kishkunis gets a volley to the throw-in. Comes down looking for Hoekstra, and Esther Tan right on her back. Hoekstra trying to turn. Ball stays in play. Kishkunis pokes it away momentarily. Played on the ground to Christina Dolak. Carrie Shannon pokes it away. And now it's Carrie Shannon on the ball. Shannon with space. Now plays looking for Kopelman. And out of the back comes Tori Sampson, bringing it towards the top of the attacking third against Kopelman. Back outside to Christina Dolak. Sampson still on the ball. As now it's played in towards the top of the box. Nobody there. So Amanda Brake gets the touch away. Fulner on the ball. It's Illinois Wesleyan on the first initial attack. As here comes Tan. Great stuff from Esther Tan. And is played loose to Orweiler. Orweiler has Liebedor running outside of her to her left. She's just going to take on the back line. Slow plays it. Turns towards the middle of the field. And nonchalantly gives it away to Molly O'Brien, but fights through O'Brien. Great fight from Orweiler, not giving up. Campbell will punch it ahead to Kopelman. Kopelman trying to turn past Pennington and does. Allie Kopelman in the attacking third, plays right into the body of Lauren Knack, looking for Liebedor. And they will play away through the Titans. 2 minutes into the first overtime period. And Esther Tan gives it right away to Emily Henchman. Thought she had Bray working outside, and Henchman was the only one there. But Tan's right back in the defense, and now Henchman around the back of Tan. Moving towards the top of the box against Bray. Henchman setting up the right foot, chips it right into the body of Shannon. And Amanda Brate's just going to clear it out. Illinois Wesleyan wanted a handball. They're going to say it went off the back and finally cleared away by Amanda Brate. Throw-in to be taken by Lauren Knack of the Titans right in front of the Thunder bench.
Karsten pointing to her head, looking back at her defenders, just saying, be smart.
Liebedor can't keep that one in play. Following the throw-in, it'll be another Titan throw-in. About 10 yards further, top of the attacking third. Comes in from Anne-Marie Dolak to Christina Dolak. Campbell good marking, and they're going to get a foul against Christina Dolak as she threw Megan Campbell to the ground. Campbell a little bit slow to get up. Steps it off. It's a cold night, and she is good to go. And Brate to take the free kick.
Moving personnel around a little bit. Kishkunis still on that outside. Liebedor still on the outside left. Orweiler at center attacking Shannon at center defensive. Kopelman up front now with Berg.
Kopelman sends it near side Liebedor. Liebedor will try to track down towards Lauren Knack. Plays into the middle of the field. Kopelman trying to get back to Liebedor. Too far as Kopelman lost her footing there. Titan goal kick, 6:45 to go in the first overtime period.
We want to encourage everyone watching their televisions at home, guys like Dave Snedden, just about anybody. If you're watching on campus, get up off your couch, get out here, and put yourself in the bleachers.
Grab a coat and some hot chocolate and come on out.
Root on these Thunder women as they try to close this one out, and then the Thunder men coming up.
Collecting on a hot by Novak. 6:20 remaining here in the first overtime period as Novak gets ready to play it away with the right foot. 14 saves on the night for Allie Novak. She plays it away, and Carrie Shannon has the initial possession, loses it to Fulner for the Titans. Kishkunis caught up, tangled up now with Hoekstra. Now Hoekstra can't get past Shannon, and Shannon leaves it for Kishkunis. Kishkunis back to Shannon through contact with Anne-Marie Dolak, and they'll say it's off the foot of Carrie Shannon. Under 6 to play as the Titans throw it in from the far sideline. This is Hoekstra. Ahead to Dolak. Is great job by Shannon poking it away towards Karsten, and now Orweiler. Orweiler to the near side and Liebedor. Liebedor has Kopelman ahead of her. She's going to reverse towards the middle of the field. Great job by Liebedor. Switches the field, and now near side to Kopelman. Kopelman has Knack beat. She will stop on the ball. Moves towards the top of the box. Drops back for Campbell. Campbell right foot in, right on goal, and had nobody there.
Right into the hands of Novak. 5:20 left now in the first overtime period. Still scoreless, Wheaton and Wesleyan in the conference tournament final game.
Great job by Campbell winning the header to Orweiler off the goal kick. Near side Kopelman trying to touch Liebedor. Good step by Lauren Knack. Near side now for Emily Henchman. Henchman against Campbell. Campbell not giving any room. As Henchman keeps trying to turn, and Campbell just keeps pushing her away, and that's going to be a throw-in deep in the corner. Under 5 to go. Throw-in to be taken by the Titans, and it'll be done by Anne-Marie Dolak. Going to go short to sister Christina Dolak. Trying to fight back through. Will go in line, and a nice job by Tan. Loses it to Henchman. Henchman sent up the right foot, blocked by Karsten, straight to Orweiler, and Orweiler will play it outside to Kishkunis. Kishkunis going to move it ahead, working against Fulner. 4.5 to play. Now ahead, trying to get Berg on a run, and it was too far. And Janota there for the Titans. Janota had to play back out of defense, and it was back to Shannon, to Tan, back to Shannon, back to Tan. And Tan plays ahead with the right foot, has Kopelman running on, and Kopelman can't get there in time for Sampson, but Orweiler wins the secondary, and Sampson will play away. Shannon wins a foot, ball loose, and Pennington with the right foot across the midline. Karsten up in the air to win the header, and Shannon will control following that. Lauren Knack takes it away from Liebedor. Orweiler there to return the favor for the Thunder. Under 4 to go as Orweiler touches around Molly O'Brien and drops off for Megan Campbell. Campbell plays ground near line for Liebedor. Liebedor has a double team, plays line to Kopelman. Couldn't quite control. Pennington plays out of bounds with 3.5 to go. Liebedor to take the throw for the Thunder. Liebedor to Kopelman. Kopelman drops back it to Liebedor. Liebedor has time. Going to play a right-footed cross. Looking across the middle of the box. Kishkunis gets ahead. Can't quite get it to Berg. Another head one by Kishkunis. Orweiler tries to get a foot to it. Ball loose on the far side of the box. Janota there for the Titans. Kishkunis works through a foul on the far side. Play on, says the official.
Wow.
No, can't believe that was a no call. Shannon pokes it loose to Esther Tan. 3 minutes to play. Kishkunis all but tied up and tackled on the far side of the box there. As Braid does a nice job stepping past Molly O'Brien to Campbell. Near side. Great job played in the middle of the field, Orweiler. Orweiler plays around Pennington to Kopelman, sending Kopelman into the box, and Lauren Knack, the steady presence for the Titans. Left foot from Kishkunis into the box. Kopelman was offsides, couldn't make a run at it. Novak there, 2.5 to go in the first overtime period. Plays away. Header by Campbell to the left foot of Orweiler, and Campbell will have time to track it down. Near side along the line to Liebedor. Liebedor plays to Campbell. Left foot ahead to Kopelman. Kopelman looking for options, leaves Liebedor. Trying to get back to Kopelman, but there's Berg. Berg back outside to Liebedor. Nice 1-2-3 ball work there by the Thunder, and it's out for a goal kick with 2 minutes left.
Good idea by Berg, but she's also got Kopelman making that overlapping run. Easier ball would have just been laying off to Allie going into the box, but you love the constant movement and constant quick 1 or 2 touches keep the ball moving from up top.
Kopelman comes right back and wins the goal kick. Back into the box to Novak. Collects and quickly rolls out to the far side, Janota. And that is knocked up into the stands. As Kishkunis now wins the throw-in by the Titans. Far side as it goes down the line. Quick throw, and Shannon gets a right foot volley. As Kopelman tries to track it down on the far side of the box, Sampson wins the header. Minute 10 to go as Berg settles. Berg still on the ball to the far side, trying to keep it in and will not do so. And that will be out of bounds. Titan throw in 1 minute to go here in the first quarter.
1 minute.
Comes in as Kishkunis bodied off the ball. She'll lose it across the end line. Looks like Illinois Wesleyan might be content to let this one roll into the second overtime as there are 40 seconds left. Novak taking her time, spotting it on the corner. Novak to play away with 30 seconds to go, taking all the time she's given. Plays on the line as Berg gets the right foot up to keep it in the attacking third. Janota there for the Titans, playing it out of bounds. Quick throw in for Kishkunis, 20 seconds left. Thunder can have one last push here at the end of the first overtime. Headed back out, Kishkunis will head it back in. Kopelman trying to turn line, send on Berg. Berg can beat it to the line and will. Berg, right foot across, and Novak beats Liebedor to the ball. And that will be the end of the first overtime, and we will end it as we started it, tied at 0.
Rusty. Sways to the point where you can
Feel it.
and almost see stuff moving around right
Maybe
here.
that's just the energy on the field, as it'll be Kishkunis, Shannon, Quinn, Orweiler, Berg, Liebedor, Karsten, Tan, Brait, and Campbell, with Allen in goal. For the Titans, it'll be both Dolaks, Henchman, Hoekstra, Fulner, Kanak, Pennington, as well as Janota and Sampson, with Novak in goal. Shannon out for the Thunder with O'Brien running on. That would be the 11th player who I forgot. As Carson drops far side to Liebedor. Fan stands quickly filling up as she plays line to Berg. Thunder moving left to right this period. Berg moving towards the middle of the field. Sliding tackle there by Anne-Marie Dolak for the Titans. Play it away now, looking for Emily Henchman. Henchman trying to get past Campbell. And that is tracked down. I'm not sure if that's a foul or a throw-in. I think they're going to get a foul on the far sideline as Henchman went down. It'll be Kanak to take it over in the far corner for the Titans.
Wheaton with plenty of people back. This just means everyone's got to find someone. Everyone's got to be willing to close space if the ball comes out.
Shannon up to win the header, sends it outside. Liebedor's going to try to help the field position, and she will usher it out of play out the far side. And it'll be Anne-Marie Dolak to take the throw-in for the Titans. 1 minute and 10 seconds into the second overtime period. We're still scoreless here at Joe Bean. Throw-in's going to come to sister Christina Dolak, who's marked up by Megan Campbell. Campbell does a great job not getting a piece of a cross, and Liebedor will clear off the end line. Back to Lauren Kanak. Kanak with a left foot in, off the body of Henchman, and Amanda Braid is there for the Thunder, left foot away, and we'll skim it all the way to Brittany Berg. Berg at the bottom of the circle, going to keep Kishkunis running on the near side to swing play. Right foot from Kishkunis to Orweiler. Orweiler gets up to win the header, and Janota's there for the Titans, playing away to Fulner. Fulner will continue that ball away to Amanda Braid. Header to Karsten. As Karsten moves back across into the offensive half, and will drop it back to the midline. And Campbell ahead to Berg. Berg trying to send outside Liebedor. Can't do it. Lost to Kanak for the Titans. Header up one by Henchman. Under 8 minutes to play here. Henchman with the right foot towards the back line as the Titans just trying to poke something loose into the back line as Brait moves it towards midfield. Steps over the ball, swings it to the near side, and Kishkunis. Kishkunis going to have a right foot ahead, looking for Orweiler, and Janota gets there first. Now Christina Dolak. Dolak going to play right foot, and Titans maybe a little bit desperate, trying to poke something through. As Campbell there to easily grab it for the Thunder. Ahead to Shannon, back to Campbell, and cross to Berg. Berg going to run it along the midline. Christina Dolak on her back. Has Kishkunis near side. Will step on it and just move it right up the middle. Berg.
Unreal.
Slicing through the defense. And now she's outside of Hoekstra to Liebedor. Far side, top of the box. Moving on towards the box. and Pennington will play this one out on the far sideline.
7 minutes left in the second overtime. Conference tournament championship game, going for an automatic bid in the national tournament. Wheaton still on the attack.
Comes into the box now. Orweiler moving line, playing negative to the top of the 6. Lost it. Shannon's trying to set up the right foot on the ground, and that's an easy one for Novak, who has been at her best tonight. Save number 15 on the night.
Tough because that one came to her right foot just a little bit too quick for her to try to one-time that